What is going on, guys? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to share with you guys the best Black Ops 3 Ninja Defuse class. Now, it's been a while since I've actually Ninja Defused. I think Black Ops 2 was probably the last game that I did that in. But Modern Warfare 2 was actually the game that really introduced Ninja Defusing and Hidden Masters and Statue Men and much more. But Ninja Defusing really took off on Modern Warfare 2. That is when everyone figured out that you could lay down and YY over it again, and you just kind of look like a dead body laying there, and no one would really pay any attention to you because everyone expected you to be running around trying to kill people. But I wanted to make sure that it was possible to Ninja Defuse in Black Ops 3, and sure enough, it is, and it is very good, as a matter of fact. I didn't think this was going to be possible with next-gen Call of Duties coming in with all these boost jumps and all the advances in technology and in graphics and everything. But sure enough, it is very possible to Ninja Defuse, and I'm going to start a series where I show you guys some awesome Ninja Defuse spots on all the maps, because this game I think is going to be very good for Ninja Defusing. But today I actually want to show you guys the best class setup and also what you can do to look completely dead, which is just, it's so amazing. I can't wait to share with you guys this. But the first thing really doesn't matter. Your primary weapon. Now, obviously, I would recommend a submachine gun, just because the gun is a lot smaller, and if you have like an assault rifle or something, you're going to run a lot slower. Normally, when you're Ninja Defusing or you're trying to stay quote-unquote off the radar, you use a submachine gun with a silencer. That way, you can run around just really fast, get places fast, and just kind of be unknown. You're enemy unknown. No one knows where you are, what you're doing. But primary weapon doesn't really matter. Now, a lot of people will prefer not to use one at all, just to go completely rogue with no guns at all. But I definitely recommend using one, just because if you do get in a situation where if you're trying to get somewhere fast at the beginning of the round to hide, and someone catches you or someone sees you, or maybe if you're just laying there trying to Ninja Defuse and there's multiple people left alive, and someone just happens to see you, you have that submachine gun that you can just kill someone really quickly with. Now, obviously, if you're going to use a submachine gun, definitely recommend a silencer. On my class setup, I have two attachments for my primary weapon. I have the silencer and the quick draw. I just have quick draw on there because I have an extra unlock spot. So I just threw another attachment on there. But silencer is definitely crucial. The submachine gun does not matter. I'm just using the Kuda because I really like that gun. But the Kuda, I've got silencer. Silencer is also a much needed attachment for your gun. Now let's get into the most important part of this actual thing. It's the secondary. Now, most people will use like a pistol or something, a pistol with a silencer. In this case, you do not need to have a secondary. Actually, as a matter of fact, you don't want a secondary, because this is how you actually look dead. As a matter of fact, if you don't have a secondary, you have your fist. So if you go to press Y to pull out your other gun, all you have is your fist. Now, most people when laying down try to YY and look dead like on Modern Warfare 2. Nowadays, that doesn't work. You actually just look crazy throwing your gun around. And then on Black Ops 2, people were trying to do the tomahawk, where they would hold the tomahawk, but when you're laying on the ground, you just you stick your arm up in the air, and it's pretty obvious that you're holding a tomahawk. One thing that a lot of people found on Black Ops 2 was that if you hold a concussion grenade, you would look dead, and that was kind of the thing for Black Ops 2, was to hold the concussion grenade. But what I've learned on this game is that when holding a concussion grenade, or really any other special tactical grenade, you move, your head moves, you look around like you're ready to throw it, pretty much. You look like you're holding it and just looking around to see where you're going to throw it, so you don't stay completely still. But what I tried was, if you don't have a secondary on and you just have your fist, all you have to do is lay there. Check this out. All you have to do is lay on the ground with your fists out, and you look like a dead body. You don't move a single inch. It's just absolutely incredible. And it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to be able to go. Like, for example, on Black Ops 2, if you had to hold a concussion, you had to either throw it. I don't think you could put it away. I think you had to throw it. But maybe not. I don't know. But with a concussion, you either got to throw it or put it away, make noise. With this, you just got to lay there. You don't have to do anything. You can just lay there completely oblivious and just wait for someone to walk by you. But definitely no secondary. Lethal doesn't really matter. Definitely recommend a combat axe, though. It's a lot more fun to run around with like tomahawks and throwing knives anyways. I put on my tactical as a concussion. I think I said lethal, maybe I don't know. Anyways, tactical, I don't know. I put on a concussion. There's not really anything else you can put on a smoke screen if you want, maybe a flashbang or EMP, but other than that, that doesn't really matter. Your perks are also pretty crucial. So the perks I'm running are Ghost in perk 1, Cold-Blooded in perk 2, and I've got 2 perks on perk 3, Blast Suppressor and Dead Silence. All of these are the biggest perks that you can use to stay off the radar. Ghost, you hide from UAVs. This is actually a lot different than it used to be in previous Call of Duties. With this Ghost on this game, you're actually like, it's a lot easier to be seen with when you have ghosts on. Like, you have to be either moving for a certain amount of time, but the reason I recommend using this is because you're off the radar when you're defusing bombs. So if you are going for that ninja defuse, as soon as you pick up that bomb, you're off the radar no matter what. So if they have a UAV or something, they're not going to see you. Also recommend running cold-blooded. You know, you're obviously cold-blooded's been the same. It always is. You're not targeted by like ground-based AI score streaks, and no one can see you through their thermal scope, so that's good. I definitely, obviously, pretty much everyone would know to use dead silence because you're very loud in this game, as in most Call of Duty. So definitely recommend using dead silence. And I use blast suppressor because most of the time you're sliding around, you're jumping around, trying to get places fast, and you're making a lot of noise with your whatever it's called. I guess it's not called an exosuit, but whatever it is in this game, you're making a lot of noise when you're sliding and jumping around. So you definitely want to use blast suppressor so that your thruster sound is like way suppressed, so that you don't have to, so people don't hear you jumping around or like you're trying to come up behind them. But with this class loadout, guys, you are literally going to be off the radar, completely silent. It is such a great, like, I've never been more proud of a ninja defuse class. Like, I think I made a video like this on Black Ops 2, and that class was the best that it could be, but it wasn't that good. You know what I mean? But on this game, it's so much easier to be off the grid. It is just so good. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. That's going to be it. I hope you guys will stay tuned because we're definitely going to be uploading some cool series videos later where I'm going to show you guys some of the best ninja defuse spots on all the maps, and we'll actually do some awesome ninja defuses. But until then, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.